This may be also a key matchup alert right here. This
Right.
is some very unique stuff. We have a pasty or pasty from England. Over here we have...
This is the national dish of Senegal. I couldn't believe there was a restaurant in Boston that actually makes this dish.
Safari.
It's called Safari Restaurant. It's in Mattapan. It's on Blue Hill Avenue, which is one of my favorite places to get food. But this is called Tibjen. Forgive me if I'm not pronouncing it right. And it features a stewed fish. This is a whole fish. This delightful rice dish that it's just soaked in sauce. It looks amazing. I'm excited for that. So we'll let you know what it tastes like. So this is Cornish meat pie.
Whoa.
Let's see what that looks like inside. Oh wow.
It's like a diner.
It's not ground meat. This is chunks of meat and potatoes and a whole bunch of, I think, rutabagas.
It's like home fries.
Mmm.
Very potatoey. And the crust is really well made.
It's tender. The Aussie meat pie was very flaky. It's good. I want to taste this sauce too.
Right, so Worcestershire
I
sauce.
think it's just gravy. Oh yeah, it's just gravy.
Wow,
That makes it so much better.
that tastes like the holidays.
I like this though. This is really good. Oh, this is gonna be tough. And the gravy, wow, that really puts it over the top.
All right, national dish of Senegal. Some flaky fish for us and a nice sauce. Cheers. Smells like fish.
It's nicely cooked. It's not overcooked.
It's very tender. The rice is like a little crunchy, much of it's intended.
This is broken rice.
Okay.
And it gives a little different texture to the rice when you eat it because it's all these small little pieces. It's kind of more like a couscous.
Exactly. It almost looks like a little bit of a couscous, like a saucier couscous. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really nice. I would have that for dinner. That's really good.
I'm getting a bit of, I don't know, a raw garlic kind of taste to it. And that Maggi, I don't know if it's Maggi seasoning, but they use some kind of bouillon cube kind of flavoring in this because I'm getting a very strong artificial MSG kind of
Getting artificial flavor. All right, we thought about it. This was a tough one. These are both very finely made, and we'd gladly eat either of these anytime. But at the end of the day, I think we have our winner for this round, and it is
England.
everything inside of it.
Gravy.
Gravy.
Real gravy. I can see why they only gave us a little bit because it is
As they say,
distilled
in the UK.
like flavor.
a proper gravy. All right, we're back for France versus Poland for a European powerhouse battle. So we have these lovely Jaju pierogies, locally owned, women-owned from Lynn, Massachusetts. We're super excited to try these sweet potato and caramelized onion. And France.
From Lukrembo Pastisserie in Brookline, Massachusetts, they make a jambon beurre sandwich.
Oh man, I'm excited for
It's
this.
a big smear of butter, some cornichons, some nice ham, more butter. So this will be delightful. I'm looking forward to that. And this is a very new bakery that just opened a few weeks ago, I think.
Lost my cornichon.
First of all, I live on just French bread and butter.
Yum.
So I may be a little bit biased because I do love this. I'm gonna get a nice cross-section bite.
Sweet potato and onion pierogi from Jaju Pierogi. Jaju, I think that means like grandfather in Polish, if I'm not mistaken. I like the kind of crustiness. Quarter.
Just squared out.
This is definitely not traditional pierogi. I went to Warsaw a few years ago and had a plate, like a side of sour cream usually.
Sour cream or sauerkraut.
I like the dough of it, I like the crustiness. The filling itself is a little aggressive.
It does taste like a sweet potato pie.
All right, well, This one's tough because I would say neither one of these blew me away.
Neither of them did. Yeah. So we have to go.
Think about the essence of what it is. I think I have my vote.
I gotta think on this. I gotta take another bite of this. I like the bread. I really do.
I think I had my vote. All right, on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. All right, no PKs. Just the essence of it, and we had to give a shout out the baguette. You know what this tastes like?
The holidays. We have another matchup here. This is chicken tagine. Chicken tagine from Muna Restaurant in Inman Square?
Inman Square.
Inman Square, Cambridge.
Cambridgeville.
Representing Morocco. And on the left side, we have croquettes. Jamón y manchego. Croquetas.
And patatas bravas.
Patatas bravas.
These are more like having Spanish tapas today. Spain is the country we're speaking of right now. And it's going to be an interesting matchup because I think there's actually a lot of North African influence in Spain too.
Indeed, yes. Nice, it's tender, it's not overcooked.
Yum. Looks lovely.
There we go. And this comes, here's an observation.
Not couscous.
This is not couscous, I don't think. Looks like rice. So,
traditionally tagine is like on a bed of couscous and comes in one of those like clay pots that almost looks like the Brazilian croquettes that we had earlier.
Yeah.
Similar
And
dome.
the pot itself is called a tagine.
Tagine has like warming spices, slightly sweet.
It's got a little bit of lemon in it too. And I'm wondering, that's what I was thinking, is that preserved lemon that they're using in the seasoning? Yeah,
Maybe a little bit of za'atar. It's fine.
This is more of just like a roast chicken dinner.
With Middle Eastern flair, North African flair.
Yeah. So,
All right, let's give Spain a whirl.
all right.
Definitely easier finger food here. A little jamon. Very easy to eat.
So ham and cheese croquettes, that's what these are. I'm gonna taste a little of this bravas sauce.
Oh wow, this is really tasty. I don't know if I've ever had these before.
You know what they do to make these is, I believe they use a bechamel sauce. And then they embed it with little nuggets of ham. And then they roll it into these little balls with breadcrumbs and fry them. That's what I'm guessing, how they make bechamel.
This is, this may be, I don't know.
I like
It's definitely
this a
in my
lot.
top 5 bites right now. I like this a lot too. I know what these taste like. I've had these so many times.
I'm gonna have one.
Why have I never had this before at Barcelona? I've been to Barcelona so many times. This is baffling me.
Little dip with a mayo too.
That is so good. So creamy.
Even the potato is cooked beautifully. Because it's crisp on the outside, warm and fluffy on the inside.
It's just what you want in game snacking.
This is game day food for sure.
I want to start having this on my own game days. This is great. Superb. I think this is an easy call for this matchup.
Yep.
So we'll just not bury the lead. Spain's going to go.
Spain moves on to the second round.
One more round in the 16 before we go on to the Elite 8. Dessert course, Portugal versus Switzerland. Lovely way to close out the brackets and our meal before we move on to the next round.
Absolutely. I've been looking forward to this all day.
This is from a Portuguese bakery, that is Winter Hill Bakery in Somerville. The egg tarts, classic to Portugal.
Portuguese egg tart. You may see these also in Chinese restaurants because the Portuguese also had ended up in Eastern Asia at some point. If you go to a Chinese dim sum, they usually make these, not this style with the burnt top, but more of just a yellow custardy top.
It smells nice.
Give this a cut.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, wow. This place opens at 5:30 in the morning. I got there about 7:30 in the morning, and I got the last ones. That's how good those are. Get there early.
That tells you a lot.
That is delicious.
People know about this.
This would be so good with a cup of coffee. Oh my gosh, that is good.
Okay, I'm excited.
Oh my gosh. And you know I'm not a sweets person. Mmm.
It's so delicate.
I know, it's just so good.
Maybe
the
a
caramelization.
hint of, I don't know if there's a hint of orange rind or lemon rind in there.
Whatever it is, they know what they're doing there. Wow.
It's
Winter Hill
a
Bakery.
sweet, gooey
Got another
custard.
bite. Yeah.
This flaky, multi-layered dough there, the crust. Oh, that's a delight.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Wow.
You don't even need to go to Portugal.
Okay, Switzerland, you better blow me away, Choco Vegli.
I've had the Wegley before. It's just a chocolate roll.
There we go. See that? A very, very moist, tender, spongy crumb on the bread.
And just chocolate chips, essentially.
Very crisp crust.
It has like a brioche taste to it. It's just a kind of decadent roll, dessert roll.
Because I've had chocolate bread before, like chocolate babka.
It has more layers to it.
It's much more layered and has a lot more flakiness to it.
This is
basically a roll with chocolate chips in it.
Yeah.
It's pretty clear we know that
Portugal will be advancing. I mean, this could very well be the best thing we eat today. Stay tuned. We have to.
Wow. Winter Hill Bakery, pastéis de nata.
Hidden gem.
Oh, wow.
Hidden gem.